This is the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. Let's unbox the push button quick release from Pro Standard and Ken Ockenbach, then we'll install it on my Burton Step On bindings. This looks both simple and amazing at the same time. And I love the idea of releasing my boot by pushing down at the top of my high back. Let's take a look at what's in the box. Here is the quick release. Instructions and warranty stuff. More instructions about the adhesive. I do know we want to clean the high back where this thing sticks on there. Gotta have stickers, Pro Standard, Beaver Wag, drink tickets. There's even a few zip ties. I presume that's in case the sticky bit either doesn't work or we just don't feel confident enough that it will work. There's a couple of little guide slots behind the sticky bit. You can kind of see right there. And this adjusts and twists a little bit. See the threaded bit right there? This adjusts up and down. So depending on the height of your high back, you can have this at the right height. Now, the instructions do say, do not have this sticking above the high back. You don't want it to get kicked and broken and just damaged in any way. So if this is sitting below the high back, it's going to be protected. Let's get this thing installed. Before we start, safety first. Only install the rear release for resort riding. You can install the front release for backcountry riding. I'm not doing any backcountry, so it's the rear release only. If that front button were to get pressed while you're on the chair, this board is coming off and going down. Let's get a quick visual of what we're doing here. This lever is going to mount at the top above the current lever. This is going to be up here. When the push down, this part, it's the same as lifting up down here. I mean, that's simple and that's genius. Come on. I mean, the most genius is the most simple, right? This is it. Okay. Now we're going to start by removing the stock lever. Don't forget, there's a T-nut behind there. You want to hold that in place. Take that lever out. This is the first time I've ever had these things off. You'll notice this is keyed, so it can only mount in one direction. You'll see at the top, the key slot is wider than all the rest, which makes me think this is going to be the same. And yes, it is. The key slot is the top. The key slot is wider at the top. So there is only one way to mount this. Oh, there we go. Pops in like hot butter when you get it in the right spot. Now we'll put that screw back in. Okay, make sure that is nice and tight. And as always, whenever you take off screws, make sure things work. So. Everything looks good. Now, this is going to mount right there. And they did make this to work on all the different styles of bindings. A lot of them have different cutouts and different things going on here. In my case, this is going to be super easy because there's a great big solid spot right there. Before we stick that on, we're supposed to clean this up with this little alcohol wipe here. Make sure it is perfectly clean as clean can be. Okay. I don't know how long that's going to dry or if I should be wiping that a little bit. Okay. Gave it a little wipe. Not 100% sure if I should have done that, but gave it a little wipe. That is clean and dry. Now, we're going to peel this. Maybe, if I can get my little fingernails to work right. Which I can't. There we go. We're just going to take our time right here on this little moment. We are going to mount this. I want to make sure that the corners of the guide aren't sticking out past any of the cutouts here. There we go. There's a bunch of room to spare in both directions, but I just wanted to make sure. Let's press that down. Give that a moment to sit and chill and lock in. Now this button at the top has got a bit of a flat side on it. You can see that right there. It's a bit flat on the one side. That's the side facing the binding, so I want to make sure to twist that so it is facing the right direction and get my height right. My height is really good there. I'm going to give it one extra twist down. Alright, so now I'm about 4 millimeters lower than the top of the high back, 5 mil, something like that. You may also be wondering, like I was, how's this going to work with the high back comes down, right? It's a solid piece. However, this heel cap that holds the lever and the high back are one piece. So if you need to fold your high back down to get on a chair, everything comes down slick. Now let's try all the motions and make sure everything works. Push that button down, everything releases good. The boot comes out, it's going to push this back up again and reset everything for next time. Now that everything looks good, let's try this with a boot. Okay. Now we're going to press this here. It's released. Lift the heel. Twist the boot, which is always tough. It's always tough when the foot's not in it. But that looks good. Like I said, everything's reset. We'll come back out. Oh, I'll bet you those clicks are hard on the audio. We're back on another run. Let's push the button again. Lift the heel. Step out. It's ready for the next one. Like this. This is going to work good. You know what? Let's go outside and try it. In the snow, if you can believe that. And we're in. Now, look at that. That looks pretty slick. Well, that's me trying it out in the snow. That really seems to work really well. Push that button down, and it pops the way it should. Resets when the boot comes out, clicks in. This is great. I'm going to use it on the slopes this weekend. Fernie opens this weekend. I'm going to go give it a test in the real world, and I'll come back and let you know how it works out.